Y'all, look at this cute little frame. It's so adorable, is it not? We're gonna make something real cute and real simple tonight, okay? So I hope you have a little bit of time to come hang out with me while we do this. Let me see, I need to go to dinner with my coworkers. So I gotta make this a quick one. I think you're gonna love it though. So come hang out just for a little while. I'm gonna use this gray paint. It is just called gray. Okay. I'm gonna put it right here on this. Let me see if I can. Hi Kathy, how are you, love? Welcome. Thanks for joining me. Let's see if I can, oops, pin this comment real quick. And if this isn't open, I promise you. Okay, thank you, Kathy. I appreciate you sprinkling for me. All right, let's see if I can. Y'all, obviously, I'm really prepared tonight for this live. So this paint is great. I really like it a lot. Besides the fact that I didn't unplug it, but it does come with a little plastic stopper, which is nice. That way I'm not spilling it everywhere. So I'm just putting a little bit on a color tray here. I have my little makeup sponge. I'm just gonna paint this outside of this frame gray. Okay. And I also am gonna add a little bit of black here in just a minute, just to kind of give this a little bit of a dirty feel. That vintage vibe, you know, I love it. So you can comment the word ghost to get all the stuff to make this. Let's see if I can see the other comments. Hi Sandra, hi Anita, hi Deborah, hey Steph, welcome. How y'all doing? It's actually really nice here right now. It is warm, but not too hot, not too humid. It's actually really nice. Shockingly, my hair's looking half decent. Usually the humidity just kills me. I don't even bother with it, but it has not been bad. So, I mean, it's probably in the 90s, I don't know, but I'm sure it's hotter at home. It did rain on, I don't know, Monday whenever we first got to town. It was like dogs and cats raining, y'all. I'm telling you. I was like, oh my gosh, is this gonna continue? Because that really sucks. And then, you know, of course I'm thinking like, I really hope I don't get trapped here or end up having to drive home, which luckily it's not too far of a drive for me. But still, what a pain, right? Okay, so I've got that painted. I'm gonna let that sit for just a minute. Let me see if I can move some stuff out of the way. So y'all, let me show you what I got. Okay, so this is like a chalkboard paper. Okay, it's got a sticky backer on it, and it's just croppable stickers. Okay, it comes with 2 of these size sheets. So what I did is I took my frame, and this has like an insert on the back for like to make it a frame. And I forgot scissors because, you know, I was not good this time. So I ended up using a knife from the kitchen here in my hotel room to cut a circle out the same size as my little backer on my frame. So we're gonna chalk on this. All right, now this is the Very Scary Ghost. Y'all have seen this before with me. And I love this transfer. And I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to do that. So I cut this out to fit the little backer of the frame. Now, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna stick it right on here. And our little ghost is gonna be so stinking cute. Now, I didn't even fuzz this or anything because it's kind of like a vinyl almost, this paper is. It's chalkboard, okay? Like a chalkboard sticker. And let me make sure that I even have another, y'all, I'm telling you, I'm not prepared for this at all. Now I have Shimmer Frost here. I did do that correctly. So I'm gonna take my Shimmer Frost and my squeegee, and we're just going to go right in on that chalkboard sticker. And I think y'all are gonna love this one. I'm so excited about it, it's so cute. It's gonna be adorable. Okay. So easy, I swear. This one is so cute and so simple, but I think it really is gonna be cute for Halloween. Now I'm just gonna pull that off of there, and my little ghost is just perfect, as I knew he would be. All right, stick that over there, and I'm gonna let that dry. Now I did just realize that I've got a couple of little stands that go with this frame, and I wanna do one more layer of that gray. So let's just hit our stands with some paint. And, oh, my face is itching. All right, so tonight I'm taking my, well, it initially was, I was just supposed to take my team out for dinner, the 2 guys that work for me here, and it turned into like 20 people at this. I wanted to go to like a super nice restaurant. We are going to a really nice place called Austin Seafood, and our reservation is for 6, so I need to move it. I'll be fine. I'm right up the street from where the restaurant is. But y'all, I had to re-reserve the 3 different restaurants, okay, because the list just kept on growing. My boss just kept saying, add this person, add this person, add this person. I'm like, okay, I guess I can do that, but like, I'm running out of space, my friend. And so I had one place reserved, and they so I took just a little bit of black paint, okay? The original place that I wanted to take them to, if you go over like, I think it's like 12 people, then they make you pick a menu and like decide on a menu, and I was not into that. I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna dry this really quick before I continue, because I want to make sure it's good and dry before we move on. So I don't know what's going on, but I'm not seeing all the comments, I don't think. So if I didn't respond to you, I'm sorry about that. I don't know what's up. It's not, there it goes. Hi Marie, hey Sue, welcome. Yes, and if you comment the word ghost, you can get the link for the frame. Hi Mom, how are you? Let's see, sorry, I don't know why it wasn't updating. Hey Lori, welcome. All right. Thanks for joining me, y'all. I'll have to probably keep on refreshing this. Sometimes the internet at these hotels is not great. Okay, so I just kind of dabbed off the paint that I put on my brush, and I'm just going and like adding it to my frame. I realized after I sat down, you know, I should have brought gold Rub and Buff with me, because this little frame would have been really cool in gold. But you live and learn, you know? You think about things after the fact. So while you're doing this project in your craft room, I would love to see these little frames in gold Rub and Buff. I also have a big frame. I have another project with a frame that I want to do that is also going to be super cute. All right. Hopefully my video is better for y'all. My video quality over on this side is not good, so hopefully it's not bad. Anywho, let's see. All right, so I've got that kind of beat up looking, okay? Just, it's real rough, okay? It doesn't have to be perfect. I did not paint this backer sheet part because I don't need to. I'm gonna use the sticker, okay? So let me bring my sticker over and show you. I need to dry that too, darn it. Let's dry it first. Make it dry. I watched this lady on Facebook. She does a lot of videos, and she's a painter. She's like an amazing painter, and she always says, make it dry. Either dry it or make it dry. And I like that. Instead of like let it dry, you know? She uses a blow dryer too. All right, so that's dry. My little ghost is so cute. I'm just gonna peel this off of here. I'm gonna try to anyway. Let's see. Gosh, I hope my video quality is better than what I'm seeing here. Now I just peeled that off. It's all sticky on the back. And I'm just going to stick him right down. need to dry him a little bit more. This is from Dollar Tree, by the way. This little chalkboard sticker. Dollar Tree Plus. I don't know if the regular Dollar Tree has it, but I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh, that's perfect. I need that. So, there we go. He's all stuck on there, okay? Just on this piece of wood that goes with the frame. It all comes together. The frame, it comes with that, okay? Now, we're just going to glue this right on here. It's gonna be so stinking cute. I can't wait. Okay, now I'm gonna use my tacky glue. I didn't bring my glue gun, so. And I'm gonna go all the way around the edge. Okay, and this backer part is big enough to stick just to the inside like that, okay? Now, you don't have to get this chalkboard paper, but I just thought it was perfect for this. I mean, it's just perfect. And I already had this idea in mind, and then I saw this paper and I'm like, oh my gosh, how perfect is that? Y'all, this is just absolutely the cutest thing I think I've ever seen. Okay, I am gonna let it, I'm gonna dry it because I've got glue, and thank God this glue dries clear because I'm a mess, okay? Absolute mess. Hi Tammy, I see that you commented, but it's not here, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Sotel's internet is not the greatest. Isn't it cute? I know. I'm glad you like it, Kathy. Okay. Super simple, nothing to it, honestly, okay? You need no talent to use chalk products, and that's what drew me in because I really don't have a lot, okay? Now, our little stands, well, of course I painted the wrong side, so let me just fix that really quick. So you gotta paint one of them the opposite side, which, you know, I didn't even think about it, but here I am. Okay, there we go. Hi Brownie, how are ya? Welcome. Let me dry this real fast, and then we'll have a stand. The frame does come with the stand. And I think this is just gonna be absolute perfection whenever it's all done and put together. Perfect little shelf sitter for Halloween. Our little ghost, and you can make a little ghost family or whatever you want, okay? That just slides right in like that. If I can get it to slide, okay? And then I've got a little gray stand that my little frame can just prop right up on. Look! Isn't that the cutest? Isn't he adorable, y'all, or she maybe? It needs a little bow maybe. But check that out. Comment the word ghost to get all the stuff to make this yourself, and go check out your Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree Plus is the one that I went to get this little chalkboard. Okay? Love you guys. I will see you all soon. I don't know if I'm going live tomorrow because I have a late flight home, and you know how it goes. Okay? Hopefully I don't get delayed, so pray for me. All right, y'all. Have a great night.